Can y'all see that right there? My cayenne peppers are growing. Oh my goodness.
Tomato pepper.
And then right here, some flowers. I had to pick it up because it was in the corner. But I moved some stuff around. I did invest in some cow.
I see a tomato.
Yeah, but it got to turn red for us to pluck it. All right, so I did pick up some cow manure, some mushroom compost, some bone meal and blood meal. Now, I did not use the blood meal just yet.
Oh, it's
I'm going to wait on that just because everything has... I added compost to everything out here except for the greens over there, my herb stuff. But everything has got some stuff. Now, the flowers on the tomatoes, they're just opening and then they're falling off. So I took the advice from this lovely lady. I'm very appreciative of her giving me some advice about this because I'm determined. I did buy tomatoes, plants with tomatoes on them already, just so, you know, the girls can see. And then one of my girls, she eats tomatoes, the other one she doesn't, just so that, you know, they can experience, you know, eating off the patio. So I did that for that reason. The strawberries, they are growing. They've gotten bigger. These right here, this is the cantaloupe right here. I believe this was a summer squash. This is watermelon right there. I don't know what this is. I looked it up. They said it was a tomato plant just based upon the leaves, but I don't have tomatoes. It could be, I don't know. This was a watermelon. I don't know if they look like this because of like transplant shock. And then the same thing with the cantaloupe over here. I don't know, it's because it's like transplant shock or what, or just a rise in temperature. I did move them 2 days ago, and then this is the result. I watered them 2 days ago. I didn't water them yesterday.
Mommy.
Yes.
Can I have some of this?
No.
Why?
Have some of what?
That.
No.
Cabbage?
Because it's in quarantine right now. It had mites on it, spider mites.
Ah!
Okay, please. It's too hot to be doing that. Over here I have more peppers. I believe this was chili peppers. So chili peppers, jalapeno peppers. Shut the door before you let flies in.
Spider mite.
And cayenne peppers. Tomato plant. She's almost as tall as me. But I didn't water her yet. I don't think she needs water right now. Yeah, she's going through it. But she's a survivor. So I believe in her. She's going to survive whatever she's going through right now. And she'll come back from whatever. And she's going to produce what I want her to produce. Which is tomatoes. But that's your job. To produce the tomatoes and not the leaves. We don't need no more leaves. But yeah, I put her over here because she won't get that much sun from the window and the sun in general. And then we'll just see where she goes. But it seems like the cayenne pepper is loving this area because it has grown more. I don't know if they like more sun, but as you guys can see, the sun stops at a certain time. I'll get sun from the time the sun rises until somewhere around 11 to 12 o'clock. That's when it'll go away. This was on my doing right here. I got water on the leaves by accident, and this is my grapevine. I will have to find something to like pull these up. And then I think when the winter time comes with the grapevine, I would like prune this and it'll just grow back again. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. I have to look into that. But this is how small this tomato plant is. This is how big they were when I brought them home. I see it start produces new leaves right here, but these were the original leaves. that she came with. And yeah, I've been seeing some mixed stuff about, you know, cutting the middle part of the plant, like where it shoots out at from or whatever, and then some mixed reviews about some people just leave them. I don't know. I did it to her. I've cut her like a lot when I first got her because I found out that information, but then as time went on, I found out different information. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave her be and just let her do her thing, and then I'll just go from there. But I don't know. This is what my patio is looking like. I keep finding trash on my patio, and it's from my neighbors. I thought that was a spider. I was about to, I thought it was a spider, a big spider. Oh my gosh, my little spidey senses just went off in my head. But yeah, my neighbors from upstairs, their children keep dropping stuff on our patio. I'm like, at first I thought it was my sticky notes, but I'm like, why are my work sticky notes outside? But it's my neighbors from upstairs. I don't know if they're like trying to play a game to see if they can like slip stuff through the crevices and see if they can like get it into stuff. But the other day I just picked up all these dowels from off the ground, and now it's like now it's sticky notes. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But here's this one tomato. I know I showed y'all like a couple weeks ago the other tomatoes that was supposed to be growing, but they're not growing. And then I still got this. This is still green. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm hoping that, you know, something is happening because she's producing leaves, but she's producing flowers. And I'm like, please, what am I doing wrong? And it's like 94 degrees outside today. But yeah, this is my patio. This might be our last year living here. In this space. It might be our last couple months actually, because yeah, Mama about to buy a house. That's what's about to happen. This is the other strawberry plant that was given to the girls by their grandmother. And the other strawberries, I can show y'all in another picture. I'm not getting up. I'm about to go back in the house. But this is the patio garden right here. At some point, I will invest. Since I already had these bags, my brother gifted me these bags 2 years ago. So I wanted to use them. However, in the near future, I will invest into, you know, some tower gardens and go from there.